Hey guys, how's it going? This is author Daniel Coolbaugh. I just want to talk to you today about why I think you would like my books. Or more so, to be specific, if you love urban fantasy, why I believe you will like my books. So, first of all, if you enjoy Iron Druid Chronicles, right? By Kevin Hearn. By the way, I met Kevin years ago. Absolutely amazing guy. So if you loved Iron Druid Chronicles, like I did, and you loved Atticus's character, you felt he had a lot of depth. There's a little bit of humor in there. The world building was interesting. Those kind of things where Kevin really brought the the mythology of a bunch of different world religions and brought their monsters and myths to life. If you liked those things about the Iron Druid Chronicles, I think you will really like my books. If you enjoyed strong female protagonists like Faith Hunters, all right, Jane Yellowrock. I love Jane. I'm actually about to be done with book two. I can't find it actually. I just got back from vacation. But if you really enjoyed her character with the shifting, the shifter mentality between her and her companion, and that's kind of all I'm going to say. If you haven't read it, I don't want to give too much away. So if you love that, you're going to absolutely love Nathaniel Wither, and that's all I can say on that until you read it. If you really enjoyed Jim Butcher and the Dresden Files, right, I think you will really enjoy my character, my Spellbinder. His character is very similar to Harry in terms of how he wants to help people. He doesn't always do things the easiest way for himself. Let's just say that, okay? And it really comes down to the fact that they're both trying as hard as they possibly can, and sometimes they just screw up along the way, and then they have to do even more dangerous things to try and fix it. So if you enjoy Harry's character, enjoy the magic system, like that kind of thing, I think you'll really enjoy my Spellbinder in the story for Rings of Adventure, and that is going to be titled The Trouble with Spellbound Rings. If you enjoyed Stephen Blackmore, by the way, I absolutely loved book one with his Eric Carter series. I'm actually trying to get back to book two really within the next couple weeks. I have about 4 urban fantasy books that I'm reading right now, including the Faith Hunters. Actually, that's 5 with book two. So if you enjoy, Stephen, I absolutely loved the first book with Eric Carter. I loved the world itself and how it felt real and how it felt there was danger in it. So if you enjoyed that, I actually really think that you'll enjoy my books. And Rob Thurman, I'm actually about to be done with book one, which is called Nightlife. So I'm really excited, for people to see what the I'm trying to think how to put it. What the different factions of the supernatural communities, what they look like and feel like in my series. They're going to be different than some other ones that you've seen as like Jim Butcher and Kevin, but I would say it has similar vibes to Rob Thurman's with the Grendels and the Fae, like her take on the Fae and those kind of things. So if you like Rob Thurman, I think you're really going to enjoy my books. In terms of Kim Harrison, again, if you really like strong female protagonists, in terms of the writing style, I actually really liked Kim's books. I really enjoy trying to get to this type of level, if that makes sense. I felt that this is another one of the books that I'm actually reading on Kindle right now, listening to on Audible, and I really want to. I love actually also like Shannon McGuire too. This is another one that I'm about to get to. And I read another book one in her different series. So these two books are really what I'm trying to get to in terms of style, if that makes sense, and tone. I really feel like they have both nailed it. Same with Patricia Briggs. I absolutely loved the Mercy Thompson series, the Alpha and Omega series, the way she tells a story. Like, that's really what I'm trying to do. And Patricia Briggs doesn't tell the same story the same way. And like Mercy Thompson is told so much different than Alpha and Omega. And that's what I really want to do with my different characters and with my different series. Like, I want you to read one book from like my Valkyrie and her point of view and, feel like you're reading a totally different book, with the tone and style and things like that for the characters, and how they would go about solving a problem or how they feel about things. And I want you to feel the same way that you would going from Mercy's stories to Anna and Charles. So these are books I love. These are books that I love for a reason, the urban fantasy community. I'm reading some other books right now. I'm actually going to do another video about that here in just a little bit. So, please go and, click on, the description, or, please follow this channel so you can get those updates. So I'm doing a bunch of updates. I'm basically going to be like Urban Fantasy Central for the summer leading up to my 10,000 word story in our Kickstarter, Arcane Awakenings. You can find the pre-launch link below here in the description. I'm also in the Rings of Adventure anthology through the Bald and Balding co-hosts, Mike Malman and Robushi. So make sure you check out that in the description as well. So my story in there is about my Spellbinder character doing some cool stuff, and it's called The Trouble with Spellbound Rings. And I cannot wait for you guys to check out these characters. So if you love these types of books, right, that's why, I really think you're going to really enjoy my stories and my characters. Please subscribe, please share, with your friends or just on social media. I can't wait to get all these stories and characters to you guys that I've been working on for the last several years. So hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And as always, happy reading, my friends. See you guys.